Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Hey, my name is Dave Kang. I'm the Associate Vice President of Facilities here at Caltech. And what a beautiful day for us to gather here and welcome to Caltech. Mayor Gordo, Councilmember Lyon, Councilmember Williams, City Manager Miguel Marquez, and Caltech Vice President and Chief Operating Officer Charlie Lane. Caltech is proud to be here today with the City of Pasadena to mark another chapter in our long history of collaboration. Since the founding of Caltech, the Institute has played a pivotal role in enhancing the quality of life and health of the world. In our very own Lind Hall of Mathematics and Physics, which was affectionately called High Volts, Caltech partnered with Southern California Edison and conducted research that enabled the development of high voltage transmission from the Hoover Dam to Southern California. When we think about environmental impact, health, and our climate, our minds conjure up images of a blanket of haze and smog surrounding major cities across the globe. And we need to improve the air that we breathe. Caltech professor and founding chairman of the California Air Resources Board, Dr. Haagen-Smit, known by many as the father of air pollution control, was a chemistry professor whose research first linked car exhaust and smog, a breakthrough discovery that led to the Clean Air Act and today remains a foundation for the nation's air pollution standards. Following the lead of our research enterprise and our faculty's longstanding commitment to advancing sustainable solutions in Caltech facilities has also worked closely with Pasadena Water and Power for many decades to enhance sustainable practices. PWP has been a critical partner in the Institute's efforts to produce efficient, low-cost electricity and steam on site. This work dates back to the 1980s with the installation of our cogeneration unit and has continued to evolve over the years with our changing needs, priorities, and advances in technology. More recently, we've diversified our energy portfolio to include 4 megawatts of fuel cells, 2 megawatts of solar PV, and the installation of 150 electric vehicle charging stations on our campus. These efforts have been enhanced and accelerated through collaboration, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the City of Pasadena for their contributions, their vision, and continued commitment to creating a more sustainable community. All of us at Caltech look forward to continuing the partnership and welcome the opportunity to further our collective efforts with the signing of this MOU. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the podium Pasadena Mayor Victor Gordo.
Let me just say thank you to Caltech and the generations of Caltech staff, faculty, and leadership who has embraced the city of Pasadena, not just as an institution here, but as a partner. We have decades of partnership, over 100 years in partnership as a city and as an institution, attracting the best and the brightest minds in the world right here to Pasadena. And it's made our city all the more richer as a community. And I don't think it would have happened without Caltech. Caltech is really a force of nature, if you will. I was talking to Dr. Peters. Where's Jonas? Let's give Jonas Peters a round of applause, by the way. I was talking to Dr. Peters about Caltech's, the size of Caltech, and the fact that a small school the size of Caltech can drive science and can drive innovation and research, not just here in California or the United States, but in the entire world and universe. And that's pretty amazing when you think about a small group of people right here in Pasadena who are looked to by their peers and colleagues throughout the world when it comes to science and research and innovation. So for that, I congratulate all of you. I'd like to also congratulate Charlie Lane, Dr. Lane, our COO. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. You're right here. I was just looking at you for your great work, and thank you for the partnership. So on behalf of all residents of Pasadena, past, present, and future. Thank you for partnering with us to ensure that this world is all the more sustainable, not just for current residents, but for future residents. Thank you for the partnership. Thank you for your work. And we look forward to more and more success together through this partnership. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jason Lyon. I am a city council member. It is my honor and pleasure to represent Pasadena's 7th council district, which you're standing in right now. So I get to represent the students and faculty of Caltech. I thank you all for being here. This is kind of an amazing turnout. In January of 2023, the Pasadena City Council unanimously voted to reach 100% carbon-free energy through Pasadena Water and Power by December of 2030. I don't have to tell most of the people standing here that that is an audacious goal. It is fully 15 years ahead of California's goal of hitting carbon neutrality, not complete carbon-free energy, by 2045. When we adopted that goal and the subsequent integrated resources plan to achieve it in December of last year, we thought that we could be at 56% carbon-free energy by 2030. Today, we are on track to be at 90% carbon-free by December of 2030. Thank you. That is due to the hard work of the people of Pasadena Water and Power, particularly the Assistant General Manager for Power Resources, Kelly Wynn, and our interim General Manager, David Reyes. So now we have 10% more to go. And that's the hard part. And that's where it's going to take different thinking and innovation and partnership, which is not something that government always does well. So I am thrilled to be here today partnering with our community and with the best minds in the world to achieve our goals, not just for 100% carbon-free energy, but for a truly, truly sustainable world. So thank you for being here. Thank you for partnering with the city, and we look forward to working with you.
Thank you so much. Councilmember Felicia Williams, and I'm also the chair of the Municipal Services Committee in Pasadena, which oversees the critical city services like getting your roads paved, your trash picked up, and being able to flush your toilet. So this is really an important step for us because our partnership with Caltech, as Councilmember Lyon said, can really help us get to our goals so we can provide those services in a more sustainable way to our city residents. And it's really a pleasure. This is kind of heartfelt for me to be here. I was a summer undergraduate research fellow here in neurobiology. And a SURF, as they used to call it. I was a SURF. And so I really have a lot of great appreciation for Caltech, all the work you're doing, and seeing everything that has grown over the 30 years since I was a research fellow here. So congratulations, and really look forward to this partnership. Thank you.
And good afternoon, Miguel Marquez, City Manager. First, thank you, Mayor Gordo, Councilmember Lyon, Councilmember Williams, and to all of the Caltech team. You all have been such terrific partners to work with. It's an honor to stand here, not just, whenever you come to Caltech, gosh, and I didn't even see the view this way, it's just so beautiful. And to be in front of this new building, the sustainability, it's even more special. On a day like today, if you really think about it, this is what we're trying to sustain. It's a beautiful day here in Pasadena. It's a beautiful world we live in, and we need to find ways to sustain that. And I think some of the best thinking is going to happen in this building behind us to help us get there. So let me actually take a minute to introduce some of my team who are here. Let me start with Assistant City Manager Brenda Harvey-Williams. Brenda, earlier, probably a year and a half ago, I let her know she is, on behalf of the City of Pasadena, in charge of sustainability. She is, if you will, our Chief Sustainability Officer. She has oversight over departments like Public Works, Transportation, Parks, and some others. And she's in the process now of bringing on additional staff to help her with that function. So also, Bill Wong is here, our Director of Housing. Bill just does incredible work on behalf of the city. So thank you all for being here. And in Pasadena, we're doing a lot of different things, not just on the energy front that was just talked about, but we also are all in on composting. If you go to some of our parks, you'll see some of our composting bins that I think Councilmember Williams really pushed hard on in getting that done. We also have zero-emission vehicles going on with our bus fleets. We have a whole bunch of EVs everywhere we can. I don't know if you all have seen our Power Up Pasadena. We're trying to get some of those we have some issues with them being broken, but they're being fixed now. And we have a lot of them. We're a leader in the space on EV charging stations, and we're going to continue to push hard on that. Lastly was the important point that Councilmember Lyon raised about the resolution that was passed. We have made tremendous progress. Up to 90% is where we are today. We're still working hard on cracking that last 10%. I don't think we're going to crack that 10% without partnering with people like Caltech and so many other great thinkers out there that are going to push the envelope and find new and different ways to bring that energy to all of us in a way that's not just reliable, but safe and affordable. All those things are important, and we're going to keep our eye on the ball, and we're proud here in Pasadena to lead in that space. So we're not going to get it done without working with community, without working with all of you. And that's why we're especially fortunate to have Caltech, not Caltrans, we partner with them too, but Caltech to be on our team and someone we partner with. Caltech's a leader in research and emerging technologies, and it's a partner that we count on and bring sustainability here to the city of Pasadena, leading the effort. And that's largely going to be accomplished by this MOU we're going to sign today. So the one person I didn't mention on my staff is next, but I do want to mention him. I don't quite see him, but David Reyes, there he is, because behind the camera, David Reyes, interim city manager, interim general manager of Water and Power and an assistant city manager. So thank you.
I feel smarter just standing here. Thank you, council members, mayor, city manager Marquez. I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you to the staff at PWP and Caltech. It's been an amazing 8 months for me to be the interim general manager. And as I stand before you in front of this beautiful building, I can tell you in my role as planning director for the city, the plans that were brought to us looked exactly like this, which is very rare. This is a beautiful building. This is a handsome building. I understand it's already won a bunch of awards. It's going to be LEED Platinum. It truly is an amazing feat of architecture. I hope that all of you get to enjoy the tour. At PWP, we are a not-for-profit, community-owned utility, which means that we are here to serve the community and partner with the community. And the council direction has been made very clear to us. Councilmember Lyon has shared some of our goals. The MOU that we're going to sign today is ceremonial in nature, but it actually means a lot to us. And we look forward to really partnering with Caltech for the next 100 years. And I just wanted to say thank you and look forward to solving the world's problems. Thank you.
I'd like to now introduce our Vice President and Chief Operating Officer at Caltech, Charlie Lane.
So you're going to love my remarks today because I'm the last speaker. Round of applause for the incredible weather we're having today. Yes. Caltech does some incredible research, but I just want to let you know we can't take credit for the weather just yet, okay? Give us time. Give us time. Thank you, Mayor Gordo, Councilmember Lyon, Councilmember Williams, Mr. Marquez, and Mr. Reyes. And I'd perhaps be remiss if I didn't mention Dr. Jonas Peters' name again. Jonas, where are you? You're in the back. Raise your hand for everyone to see you. Jonas is our director of the Resnick Sustainability Center, and in a minute he may be going inside with you, so take advantage of that if you can get a guided tour by him. We appreciate all your remarks and your incredible support of Caltech. As Dave King just shared, there's an enduring commitment to advancing sustainable practices at Caltech. We hope that their impacts are meaningful in our broader community. Take, for instance, our setting for today's signing. Situated behind us, as has been mentioned, is the Resnick Sustainability Center, the new hub of sustainability research and education at Caltech, and what I think many of us see as a physical manifestation, a celebration, as Mayor Gordo mentioned earlier, of our commitment to sustainability at Caltech and in Pasadena. This building, and most importantly, the research and studies that it helps make possible, are an example of what can be realized when we work together to achieve a shared goal. In building on our past accomplishments, we continue to evolve our partnership with the City of Pasadena and PWP. In working to more closely integrate sustainable practices, education, and research, we have the opportunity to achieve more energy efficient, resilient, and sustainable operations. This means working together to reduce energy and water consumption. It means leveraging smart energy and renewable technologies to maximum benefit, and figuring out ways to stop horns from honking when you're in the middle of your speak. And promoting sustainability in procurement and waste reduction, among many other efforts. These efforts can be small, like the 5 new e-bikes we've made available for checkout, or they can be more complex and multifaceted, like the work we're doing with PWP to procure carbon-free, renewable energy, the study we're conducting to consider transitioning from steam to low-temperature hot water, or the work we're committed to doing to make Caltech, the city, and our community more resilient. Today's signing is an important step in this process and in our collective collaborative response to support a more sustainable future. Caltech looks forward to working with the City of Pasadena in advancing innovation and in enhancing sustainable operations and practices on campus and in our region. Thank you, Mayor Gordo and the City of Pasadena for being our partners in these efforts. Now, Mayor Gordo, let's sign some documents.